Psych, I'm not frozen. What's up, y'all? Good morning, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, yo? Y'all think your shit was frozen? Anybody? I was about to do that shit for like 2 minutes. I'm like, man, I can't. I have to fucking move. You can't hear me. No way. You can't hear me. Oh, I think you can't hear me, bro. Because it looks like my microphone is running. Can you guys put a one in the chat if you can hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. We can hear you. All right, bro. God damn. Quit fucking with me, Jaime. It's too early, G. Shit. What's up, yo? Good morning. Welcome. He's playing with you. Welcome. JB? Fuck going on, JB? Good, now I can. Sorry, my bad. We ain't got time for that shit, bro. We got to trade and make this money. Hey, make sure you guys answer this poll. I wrote it terribly, if we're gonna be honest here, but it didn't let me put in a whole bunch of It didn't let me put in as many words as I needed. I'm gonna do a challenge, okay? I'm fucking bored, destroying the markets. Time for us to have a little bit of fun with it. And so, I'm either gonna do one of two things. I'm either gonna do a 1 to 10K flip, however long it takes, you know. I was about to say some fucked up shit, but however long it takes. And then, or number two is I'll just trade an asset of your guys' choice for a month to keep things spicy. You know? 1K to 10K flip is already 88%. We got 24 votes. I already knew what the fuck was going on. But I still had to put another option there just to make it different. You dig? Emmett, what up, bro? What's up, playa? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome, playa. Yeah, Rebel facts, bro. Same page. Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna do 100 to a million just because I'm probably not good enough to do that. There's only one person on this earth that's good enough to do that. It's not me. You need better ideas for that challenge, bro. Something that hasn't been done before. Um, yeah. How about yeah. Think of something for me. Maybe 10 to 1K flip with an asset of your choice. $10 to $1,000? Holy shit, dude. Who do you think I am? $10 to $1,000. So let's break that down. I'm gonna break that down. $10. When you're doing a flip, you can risk 50% of the account for the first trade, preferably 30, but 50% for the first trade, and you hit. Let's say you hit, you bring you up to 30. You hit again, you bring you up to 90. And then you hit again, it brings you up to 270. 3 times in a row still only bring you to 270. What the fuck? That's I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm good enough to do that, if we're being completely honest. That's fucking insane. $10. We do it for real over here, so it has to be realistic, you know? Not realistic, but realisticer than 10 to fucking that shit crazy, player. Everybody who's in VIP, why don't you guys go ahead and transfer over to Zoom now? I'm gonna send out the link right now. Thank you, Julian, for reminding me, brother. Appreciate you. And experience less lag. And for the rest of you guys who don't want that 3 to 4 second lag, which could mean everything, bro. When we come into battle as a scalper, those 4 seconds can mean everything, bro. Come on over into the lab, bro. It's $40 a month. You gotta pay me to get no lag. But if not, it's all good. We can rock with it right here and just follow along and enjoy yourself. That's what we do. We make money, we enjoy ourselves, and we answer questions. I think my most enjoyable thing to do for people who are new, struggling, just enjoying trading to any degree, is not just speak about how I trade, telling you, hey, I'm getting into this trade here, but I really like diving into the deep mechanics of behind the scenes.
Hey, I'm getting this trade here, but I really like diving into the deep mechanics of
One second.
behind.
Okay, everybody's muted now. I really like to dive into actually the reasons behind why we're taking trades. Simply stated, like we can talk about, oh, there's a demand sitting down here. It's a clean demand. Fresh gap sitting before it. We can go ahead and take this demand setup. But why are we taking a demand setup? What is demand? What are we looking for? Um, what is being removed? Where stop loss is at before I get into a trade? I mean, I really dive deep into the mechanics behind a setup instead of just a simple setup itself. So maybe we'll get into that shit today. Maybe we won't. Who fucking knows? But one thing's for sure is I'm getting into this money, bro. So let's get into some breakdown, see what's up. Miche, what's up, playa? Pia, good to see you. Julian, good to see you. Who else do we got in here? We just got a lot of people in here, man. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you guys all for showing up and shit. I have the chat up on yo. What's up, playa? I know that it's almost a new month, bro. So we got to get that Lambo paid for again, and I'm working on it, bro. I got you. I got you, player. Yo, go Tings. You know what time it is. Yeah. All right, let me catch up on this chat, and then we'll get right into breakdown here for the week. I haven't hopped on the charts since Thursday. So we got some shit to get through here. Okay, trade on another profitable trader's platform and see if you can compete with each other or you're each. That's not nice, bro. Nobody can compete with me. That's not nice. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to embarrass anybody. You live on Zoom as well? Yep, passed phase one in 1 week of a challenge account. Of course you did, bro. You show up to every fucking call that I'm ever on, that Luca's ever on. Of course you did. Wouldn't expect anything less. The patience to do that is wild facts, bro. Starting from $10, ungodly. With that effort, might as well do the 1K to a mil. There's only one person in the world who can do that, bro, for sure. Choose between, and it's not me. Choose between 50 or 200. That's what everyone can afford to put into the account. No, this isn't for you guys. So this is the $500 account that we're doing for Power Hour. That's specifically for Power Hour with you guys, myself, and Luca. I'm talking about a challenge for myself. I don't really care what you guys put in. Like, we keep taking so long speaking about what size account we're all going to start with and shit. I don't give a fuck what size account you guys start with. You can just merge it to what we're trading during that time period. Whether you need to start with 500, 5K, 1,000, who cares, bro? Show up, invest, and let's trade. If you need a broker, the link is in description. If you need to know anything about the broker, let me know. They offer no commission accounts. They offer extremely low spreads. They offer raw spread accounts if you just trade indices, so you don't need to do the no commission. I highly suggest no commission if you're trading Forex pairs, just because it tends to be a lot more in and out with all brokers, not just Gates. And they're truly on MT5. So I'm truly trading off MT5, not web-based MT5, on my phone MT5. All right? Yeah. 500 is good. Have good margins. 500, like, the reason why I say I don't care what account you guys start with, 500 is the minimum, in my opinion. Not only is 500 is the minimum. I trade indices, which is you have the MBA and then you have the WNBA. I trade in the MBA. And so I think that having 500 bare minimum, especially with these high volume markets, like, bro, if I'm throwing 50 points out there and you guys do the lowest lot size, you're still risking a point. You're still risking $50. So 500 is the lowest you can ultimately take on indices trading with me, in my opinion. Wilsa started 100. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fucking issue. Anyways, we got like 14 minutes until session opener, y'all, so we can kick it and shit. But let me get into this breakdown real quick. You know what I'm saying? I took all of the people off the screen. My bad. I forgot that you guys are up there and shit. Let me take this off here too. US 30. All right, my bad. P, I had you on the big screen. My bad. So you too, Micha. Everybody was watching you guys, so you know. I have to show everybody what my best supporters look like. You're all good. You're off of the screen now. It's all good. I see you over there. Okay, 4 hour time frame. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Finally, bro. All last week we had our first losing day. You know, we lose trades, but as far as a full losing day, we had our first losing day Monday of last week for the first time in a month and a fucking half. Okay? And it was because of where we were currently sitting. I was calling it death range all week, and it's because it was really tough to trade in. We ended out doing extremely well as we usually do, you know, but very tough range to trade. So now that we're currently completely out of this range that we just been pushing back and forth. I mean, look at this, bro. Look at since we jumped into it. Retest, continue higher. Now we're retesting off of resistance, come back up, retest off resistance, come back down. Support holds again, and then we finally break below. Now we finally got that retest, and now we're continuing on. I don't have any lower time frame support resistance, at least as of yet, until we go to lower time frame. So you guys, you know what I expect. I simply just expect price to go from this area down to this lower area. And so when we go to lower time frames, I'll try to find some type of support and resistance that'll help guide us all the way down to the lows. But somebody was asking earlier what I expect with indices this week. Carnage. I think the continuance to push down to new lows is probably going to happen from this point. Okay, I already kind of see this area here that's looking good. So nonetheless, sells. I'm looking for sells, and not really much outside of sells for this week as far as the entire picture goes. All right. Appreciate all. What do we got? We got 57, 62 people in here. Make sure you guys like the stream. If we get up to 100 this week again, I am going to do a double giveaway. I don't know what it is, but it's always fun and it's always good and it's always free. So fucking like the stream, you know. That's what we're here for. Going down to 30-minute time frame, just because I want to see if I can tighten this area up just a little bit from last week. You know, this is what I was speaking about, this lower time frame support resistance. Now it's just kind of giving us guides. Although we simply just expect price to come up to this high all the way down to the support sitting down here. Lower time frame support resistance helps us kind of guide our direction while we're pushing down to those new lows. Going down to our entry time frame now, 5-minute time frame. As long as we're sitting underneath this pretty much like 39, 150 level, bro, really kind of down to just take a sell off. So look what's happened here since previous session. All right, mechanics, all my trades always are dependent on fucking previous session highs and lows. Every time we come up to a previous session highs and low, more often than not, you're going to get an opposite end reaction just because there's a lot of liquidity sitting up here. You know, if you know, you know today. You know, if you're one of my students, you know. If you don't, we'll fucking show up more, you know? And look what happens. As soon as we violate London highs, we immediately push back in the range, which is usually what happens. And look what happens as soon as we violate lows. We immediately push back within the range. Lots of liquidity sitting there. So this is kind of nice in this instance. This is pretty much a bread and butter day in both directions. Although I really just want to continue to sell the market off. I mean, if we already grabbed London highs and start to push back above highs again, although kind of lower probability because again, we really expect to take sells for the day. All day long, I'll definitely take these buys. Okay, that's where I'm ending at all day long. So we got buys sitting up here. As far as sells, sells are sitting a whole, yeah, bro, 130 points away, which is an exterior low. Although it's a bread and butter low, it's okay, but it's still an exterior. This is an exterior high too. We're not so far away from it, so I don't kind of mind taking it. But that's kind of what we're looking at, bro. So as far as the sell-off, as long as we don't break, I don't even want to mark it up because I feel like we're going to break below these lows before session opens. But as long as we don't and we get an immediate push up right before session open, maybe violate this high sitting right here and then start to push below, like this is going to be our trade for sure. But as far as oh wow, look at that. ATR just looking so nice again, bro. Finally. It's beautiful. We might even be close to using a 30-point stop loss again. You know, who knows? What's good, family? What's up, bro? What's up, Emma? What's up, bro? Do you have data for trading GJ with volume? Of course, GJ. I traded GJ. You know, numbers wise, and I'm about to go live on Instagram now. Numbers wise, I've probably traded GJ 10,000 times more than I've traded any pair that I trade today, bro. It wasn't my breakout pair, but it was my pair after AU, which is my breakout pair that I've traded for almost my entire career until the start of this year. So yeah, I have tons of data on volume using GJ. It's great. It's fantastic. All right, so that's what we're looking for sales. And then buys sitting up here, 50-point stop loss. Y'all know what time it is. Might even tighten that up. We'll see. All right, going down to NAS right quick. 4-hour time frame. Same shit. really was having a tough time trading in this range, even though we didn't lose at all on NAS last week, I believe. Still had a tough time trading within it, just not clean price action, but that's out the window now. Now we're sitting in a very clear range and we simply just expect price to continue lower. Just like I've been telling you guys, we had a mega push. This is the start of the crash. We got a retracement here, and then we started to push lower. So it's like, all right, shit, we're about to push to new lows now. Barely even a 50% retracement. It didn't end up happening. We pushed higher for now, what, a 70% retracement. And now price finally, after consolidating sideways and deciding what it wants to do, I mean, we're looking like we're really going to chase down to new lows here. Okay, complicated pullback, kind of over. And until we start to break above these highs, I'm genuinely, in my speculative opinion, think that we're currently sitting in the crash. This is it. We're in it. We're gonna continue to fucking ride it all the way down. So going to a lower time frame to see what we can do from this point. For some reason, we're creating really nice structure on our way down here. Look at this, bro. It doesn't get any cleaner than this. Look at that. Support, turn, resistance. Whoever got in at the top of this area and just gets to watch this all the way down, incredible trading. Trailing stop loss, lower highs form, okay, move it down. Lower highs form, okay, move it down. Lower highs form, okay, move it down. Just clean, bro. Super clean price action. So hopefully we can keep that up, today during session. Hopefully we can keep that shit up. I don't see much of a trend line, bro. Like I see this and this here. We don't have a third tap yet. Pretty much London highs coming lower. We don't have a more aggressive trend line either. So we don't really have any confluence with trend lines today. We're on our own. Okay, and now same shit. Previous session highs or lows are sitting right here. London high, London low sitting down here. Look what happens when we violate London lows. More often than not, there's a lot of liquidity sitting down here, and then price just pushes up from this point. I'm telling you, I'm literally just going to create a bot. Literally, of all pairs, like I'm just going to pick like 10 pairs, and as soon as you get a violation of London lows, you guys can steal this from me. Have at it. Great idea. As soon as you get a violation of London lows, boom, go check what the ATR is on 15-minute time frame and make that your stop loss. You get what I'm saying? And so like this right here would have been fucking, I guess maybe 5-minute time frame. As soon as we violated lows here, boom, take a buy. What was the ATR? Who knows? 15? 15? And then whatever the fuck. You can chase it up to the next high or previous session highs if you want to get crazy with it. And just that as a bot will go crazy, bro. Anyways, so yeah, if we can break below these lows, bread and butter sell off all day long, we'll go ahead and take this. As far as buys go, man, we're probably going to have to get a violation of these highs and then a re-break of highs. But at that point, like we're going to be the third tap of the trend line. So to be honest, like buys on NAS are it's just going to a little tough. Lower probability on US 30, but at least we have a setup. But on NAS, it's like this is just kind of a fucked up range to trade. You get what I'm saying? We break above here, well, we're not bullish. So it's like potentially get faked out. We continue lower, tap into some type of supply sitting up here, whatever. And then if we take the re-break, we're sitting right there at that trend line. So just like it's not vibing, bro. I'm not fucking with it. All right, we're gonna get ready for session here. So and as far as everybody on, White Chocolate says shoot the link. We got what the fuck? Oh, you guys can see it up there. Yeah, we got 5 people watching on Instagram. Man, come on over here to YouTube, bro. Y'all got like a 10-second lag over there. We're about to join, so no joke. From Instagram to YouTube, like y'all are gonna miss out on some shit if you're sitting over there. So come on over. We got US 30 on the right, NAS on the left, and a fucking mine full of money, brother. All right, let me get back to this chat now. What's your London high-low indicator called? Mine is completely different. It's Sonar Lab Sessions, bro. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, Sonar Lab Sessions. When we violate London hoes. Come on, bro. You know what time it is. Try passing a funded account hours, record it and live stream it. I already did it. It's on my channel. Already done, brother. Boring. Ah, new challenge. What's good, fam? I have two combines. I'm trying to pass only trading power hour with y'all. Currently up 2% on both. For sure, bro. I fuck with that. That's easy money all day. That's easy money all day. Um, as far as NAS stop loss goes, like what is ATR looking like? 20, bro. We can get back down to 30. I love that. I love that for us. This is it. You feel me? One in the chat if you feel me on this trade. One in the chat if you feel me, bro. Yeah, so look at what's going on right here. Yeah, one, boom. Yeah, I feel you too, for sure. Yeah, so okay, good. There we go. I was about to say, man, like if we start to break, if we're sitting right here, I know most of my students know, but for people who are new here, if we're sitting right at the breakout area once market opens up, we have to understand more often than not, there's a top wick and a bottom wick to every fucking candle. So if we just open up, break below, we don't want to be we don't want to get taken out by that top wick just for price to melt off in our direction. So we simply just gotta wait. But if price starts to push up here, first give us that top wick and then break below, it's like, all right, bro, we'll go ahead and take it right away. What ATR do you use? My ATR is called Zen Ultimate. I had to fly to the finest lands in order to find the best developer to go ahead and create that indicator. If you would like it, you have to. There's just a set list of things you have to do to get to that point, and ayahuasca's involved. Damn, bro, you've done everything. I don't think you've done this one. I watched Mamba last night on YouTube turn $5 to 1K in a week. That was crazy. Turn $5 to 1K in a week. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's super gangster. Yeah, I don't know if I'm good enough to do that. We got a 1 minute 30 seconds till session opens. Not gonna take this initial break above highs. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass here, but we gotta just wait it out, bro. We're way too bearish today. Shit, I need to get my shit ready, man. I'm over here worried about y'all. Okay, so now we just violated those highs there on US 30. And we're pushing. Look at that fucking grab, dude. That would make us really excited to take sales if it can happen now, you know? If not, no worries, but look at that, dude. Okay, I just placed my sell stop here. So let's make that set in stone for you guys. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What's your US 30 stop loss? It's gonna be 50 today. We're not gonna bring it down just yet. NAS is gonna be the 40 points. Do I want to still take NAS? Yeah, I'm down. That's fine. Get ready here for US 30, y'all. You get ready for US 30. Okay. Looks like we're about to get in here. All right, I'm into this trade here, yo. Ooh, that grab is scary. Grab lows is scary too. And at this point, if we fail and start to break it back above highs, I would be down to take this buy for bread and butter buys now. Okay, so make sure you guys pay attention here. All right, so we're up our first K already. Price is fucking sending it right now. Sheesh. Yeah, beautiful. I as much as I want to put stops to BE and shit, bro, it's kind of like, all right, we can put stops to BE here, yo. It's so close. Mama ain't raised no bitch. What do we got? We got a minute 30 left. I'm not putting stops to BE. I'm sorry, yo. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm trying to just hold off a little bit. I'm only up $100. I'm not putting stops to BE yet. Hopefully it doesn't bite us in the ass. So it's gotta breathe, bro. It's the first fucking 5 minutes. Come on, bro. That's TP1 destroyed. What the fuck is new? What the fuck is new? TP1, baby! I'm still sitting up $1,600, y'all. I already closed $1,100. Sorry, it was for I was creating a video. Big dubs in the chat. Mamba would already be up 30K. Hell yeah, my brother. You gotta stick in your own lane, bro. If you're so deep into what other people are doing and shit, you'll never make it happen for yourself. Imagine that. Like, I've been in the markets as long as Mamba, and I'm lit about being up almost 2K right now after closing 1K, you know? But I'm still just happy as fuck right now. You gotta stay in your own lane, player. There's different levels to this shit for sure. But yes, I'm sure Mamba would be up 30 fucking racks. For sure. Facts. Preach. Mamba or something like a node. I don't think you've done this one. I took 100 trades using one setup. Here's the truth. I took 100 trades using the same. Yo, this is clean, y'all. We're up $1,500 right now. If you guys didn't already, make sure you put your stops at BE. I'm gonna do so right now. All right, so we're currently floating $1,500. I'm putting my stops at BE now. We're good. Solid. TP2 about to get smashed here. Let's fucking go, baby. Fucking shit. Liquidity grab at London lows? Nah, brother. There's no London. Nah. This is a bread and butter setup at this point. If we start to break below these lows, we should be good at this point. This was already the grab. All of the buyers from London session, for one reason or another, whether we're breaking out of this range, taking out this, whatever the case may be, all their stop losses are either sitting here at this low, here at this low, or here at this low. I've already taken out half at 1-to-1, y'all, so make sure you're making some money regardless of what happens right now, I'm not pulling out. I'm trying to wait for the rest of this to hit TPs, but I already took out $1,100. It's already done. And then we got, like 1,000 floating now still. It's done, bro. We've already won for the day. We win every day. It's done. Still thinking about US 30 shorts, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, anyways, to go back to this. Stop loss sitting here, stop loss sitting here, stop loss sitting here from all the buyers from London. And so that's why you see when we violate them all immediately right away within one candle, you more often than not get opposite end reaction right away up to highs. You know what I'm saying? I tried using 0.24 lot size, but broker rejected it. So I had to use 0.12. It's all good, bro. Bro, you're 16 years old making fucking WAP, bro. You're fucking killing it. 91 people in here watching us win as usual. Make sure you guys like the stream. I'm pretty much just gonna do this all the fucking time. So make sure you guys subscribe, TP2, baby! Sheesh! We're sitting up $1,800. All right, so TP2 just got destroyed. We got one more to go, baby. Nas coming down. No, we didn't take it. We did not take this. We did not take this. My bad, Joe. My fault, Joe. I mean, everybody, y'all should know by now, but my bad, Joe. We did not take. Ooh, look, imagine if we did though. Intuition, bro. The market gods, they're here. On my side, the bro is sitting right here. The market god. You better be with me. That's all I have to say. He's been sitting here for fucking a month and a half now. Chill. You fully out of TB3, you're gonna let it run a bit. We didn't hit TB3, bro. But if we do, yeah, I'll be fully out. God, that you talk about a London low grab. We should have been fine. Market God. No, seriously, yeah, it's sitting right here. So God is on your side, coach. Yo, facts. Hey, on Mamba's side too. Like, I just, just to be real and shit, bro. That God is on my and Luca and Mamba's side. That's all I got to say, bro. All we do, our whole life revolves around figuring out ways to give you guys value, and in return, like, we just get blessed, bro. I don't know what else to say. I really mean that shit, bro. Like, our whole life is geared towards making you guys better, and in return, we just are the best version of ourselves. That's fucking incredible. And mine for blessing me with y'all. Facts, bro. That's so facts. Rest in peace to the Pope. He died this morning. I didn't know that, bro. Oh, here, let's go. Pope died. Pope died on Easter? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. What does that say? Let's go 9 minutes, 1300. On Easter? That's crazy, bro. That's kind of scary. Emmett, you live for Power Hour? What? Come on, bro. What the fuck? That's a crazy question, yo. Yes, I am. I'm risking 250 per trade on my 7K account, and I'm up 800 on my prop firm. That's it. Pope dying on Easter is some prophecy crap. I don't know, bro. Like I don't know, dude. Is some prophecy without the crap. I mean, that's some crazy shit to me, at least. I don't know. And I'm up 800 on my prop for my 100K. That's it, bro. I just bought a Saturday first trade. I'm proud of you, brother. I'm just fucking with y'all. Yo, what's up, man? I missed out on US 30. Get this camera out the way, bro. All right, we've retraced all the way back up again. And so I think I'm going to close the rest of this position out. Psych! Mama ain't raised no bitch. Let's see what happens. Psych! My mom passed on Friday afternoon. So it's been a shitty weekend and Easter for me. Jesus, bro. So dark. Blessings to you, my brother. I hope you made some money today, and more importantly, to be completely honest with you, I hope you take some time to let that digest and shit, dude. Like we already not to pull you out or anything, but this is such a stressful industry to be in. It's extremely stressful to deal with money fluctuating up and down and such, especially for somebody who's in the journey and not made it on the other side, just being profitable, being okay, which I don't know where you're at and shit, but just saying, like, take some time, brother. I know, like, my mom is fucking everything to me, bro. So if that ever happened to me, dude, you guys just wouldn't hear from me for a little bit. Not in a bad way. I would just need some time, bro. But yeah, sorry for your loss, brother. Nothing but peace, zen, blessings, and love from us, my brother. From all of us. We in Nas? Nah, we're not in Nas, bro. We're in US 30 right now. My bad. I'm slacking over here. Just talk too much. I'm in. I'm up $1,800 right now. There it is, that fucking screen monster again, making my screen dirty. Fucking dick. Gotta get that guy out of this house. God bless your mom. I know she's happy back home. Absolutely. I'm in the BE stage at the moment, so yeah. Yeah, bro, just fuck, which is good. Yo, listen, bro. Most people never even make it to that point, you know? Up 2K, well, it was up 2K and counting. Come on, man. Give me my money. Also, thank you. Man, I'd be up 1K, then 200, then 800, then 300. It's crazy. Ain't got shit to do with nothing, players. Just the setup, bro. It's all good, bro. Listen, Steven, for real though, man. Coming from a professional, no joke. Seriously, man. Take this seriously, what I'm about to tell you, bro, right now, bro. Seriously, bro. I've had some pretty bad habits too since Power Hour. Closing my trades a little bit earlier than I should be closing my trades and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And all I have to say is, make sure you understand when things start to go astray, which they're not for any of us right now, but if they ever start to go astray, keep that emotional trading at bay and go back to your foundation. I pretty much just want to make money off of every trade right now. I guess I'm on my Mamba wave right now. But w- you know, in times of doubt, if we ever lose 3, 4 trades in a row, it's like shit, man. Where market God decided to leave. He's still here. We're good right now, but he's still here. Always go back to foundation, risk to reward trading. Risk one to make more than one. But for now, every fucking trade we hit, it's time to make money, baby. That's all I got to say. I can close right now for a 3K day since we keep rejecting it. Right here, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna pull out another half, y'all. All right, we keep rejecting this area, so I'm gonna pull out another half, which is another K. And whatever happens, happens, man. But see, shit like that. Who were we just talking to? With you, Steven, just now. Look what I just did again. For like the 100th time. I just pulled out another half. Fucking 30 points before my TP. I've been doing that shit so much lately. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm making money. But I'm telling you, at a certain point, when I go through a losing streak, which will absolutely happen, I can guarantee it, we'll be going back to higher RR for sure. They can't cook me, chat. 1,500 points for me is right here, which would be 1,400 with the last position instead of 1K. Like I'm risking another 400 bucks. We need that. All right, taking my profits when I get it, especially risking 3% per trade. Oh yeah, for sure, you're off the chain. If you're talking about funded, you're off the chain. Personal, that's not enough still. I'm $60 away from B on my funded. Gonna see during Power Hour for sure, brother. All right, back at TP2, sending towards TP3. What's new, my man? I can't do partials. Would it be wise to maybe move stop loss to my TP1 level? Uh, Hell no, bro. Just pull everything out now. Then you worry about it later. Pull everything out now. You're like 20 points away. Fuck it. Who cares? Take some money. If you want to wait, we're probably gonna hit in a couple of seconds. But if not, who cares? Take it. We'll cry about it later. You're at 1 to 2.6. It's beautiful. Good way to start the week. But if you want to hold for emotional stability and shit, like I get all that shit. Hold it. It's gonna hit. It's guaranteed. I'm just kidding. Same. I put break even at TB1, so missed out on a lot. Was that a bad move? Should I have left it at entry or break even on a small account? Yeah, Cassandra, the only way to listen, bro. The only reason why you guys see me taking out a 1-to-1s, 1-to-2s, less than 1-to-1 during power hours, I've been eating. Like, I've not been losing for shit the past month, pretty much 2 months now. Like, almost ever. 1,300 bucks here. All right. All right, we're getting very, very close. It's so close to hitting, y'all. Come on, there we go. $3,700 a day in the books. $3,700 a day in the books, y'all. Pimp slap that hoe. Whoopsh. We got a 4K goal, 4K goal a day. We only need to make $300 more. Afternoon session's about to be fucking disgusting, bro. That's all I gotta say. That's all I got to say, mate. Are you getting a NAS? I made a band this week at my job, so I'm trying to make $2,500 days. I can't do partials. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, as far as you, Cassandra, I really, it all depends on what your risk management plan is. Again, mine's kind of all over the place because I'm just up right now, so I'm trying to win on every trade and recording as well. But if you're a 1 to 2, stick to 1 to 2. If you're 1 to 3, stick to 1 to 3. I just say at no point ever when you hit TP1, which is 50 points, should you ever allow yourself to lose a trade from that point. But um, beyond that, it kind of just depends on your risk management plan. Sorry, I know it's kind of open-ended. Will there be another trade sale on US 30? Oh, I forgot to get white chocolate in here, bro. Let's put some dubs in the chat for me first, bro. We haven't got any dubs for my TP3 fucking destroyed here. Can we get some dubs first before I even continue? The fuck? Big dubs, bro. Yeah, Miche got the Lambo paid for again. We got a month to breathe. Ah, thank God. It was stressing me out. I love seeing that thing on your story. We got to keep that going, bro. Yeah, man, I'm 30 bucks away from being B on my funded. Wait, I'm 30 bucks away from. Oh, my man, let's go, brother. I'm out, brother. Appreciate you. Take care, brother. No, I'm good. 1600 to open up the week. Can't complain. Come on now. And he held till 3 TP3. Let's go, bro. Arthur, you're fucking killing it, bro. The best decision of your life was to join ZenLab. I know you think you know, but you have no idea, brother. It only gets a lot better from this point. Yeah. My ass made the mistake and put it to B right away, so B for me. Ooh, come on, bro. We were talking about it the whole time. I either go 2% or stop loss. Yeah, yo, actually, I want to know, bro, for sure. You guys, everybody, we got 83 people here. Out of the 83, I'm sure at least 83 of you are on Instagram. Whoever made any profits today, can you tag me in your story? I want to see what you guys are cooking with. For everybody who's in my group, go put it in testimonials, profits, and reviews, please. I enjoy that shit, bro. I love to fucking look at that shit. It's right here. I just put the link in here. If it's a bad link, then my bad. I'm just terrible at that shit. Are so good to enter? Got a sell signal. For which one, bro? We'll talk about it. We'll run through it right now. Dubs. Big dubs. WW. All right, cool. Appreciate that, man. Blessed every day, brother. Thanks for the guidance. Much love, my man. All good. All good. All right, we got like 4 dubs in the chat. All right, wasn't enough dubs for me, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. All right, I'll see you guys for afternoon session. Hopefully we get more dubs then. That'll be 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. We got 4 hours for you guys to get your act together and figure out that fucking W key, bro. All right, everybody take care. Thank you for showing up.